All right, guys, I am going to give you a rough, um, pretty much demo on how the system works and what you're going to do tonight for your trial run or your mock run of being a judge for the NHET Drill Team Association. So what's going to happen is tonight I'm going to actually be sending you 16 about 16 links, and there are YouTube links of videos that you are going to adjudicate. Um, you are going to work the system, which is right here on your tablet, and you're going to press record. And once you hit record, you'll be ready to start the show. So basically, at the beginning, if you've ever heard a judge's tape, you want to basically say, "Good afternoon. My name is, Tyree Miller, and I'm coming to you today from Wilmington, Delaware, for today's competition. You know, at blah blah blah. I'll be adjudicating you today in the music caption of, you know, the sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'll be adjudicating you today in the music caption. Pretty much doesn't need anything after that. I was just kind of trying to make it sound fancy, but you really don't. So you just want to be very clear and project your voice on your tape and make sure that, when you are doing it, that, there's no static in the background so that I can hear clearly the words and the terms that you're using to help the teams get better at their craft. So as you can see, it's a whole breakdown of how the day would kind of go on your tablet, with the times and all of that broken down in it. So it's pretty much self-explanatory. The record, the pause, the stop button once you're finished. So I'm actually going to do music, even though this is going to be pretty hard on an audio of a YouTube video, because the some of the venues that we have for the drill teams are very boomy. So not being there kind of messes up your auditorial tape. So I'm gonna give this a whirl and just kind of give you guys a quick synopsis. I probably won't do the whole thing, but I'll just kind of go through the steps here so that you can kind of see what it looks like. All right, so I'll come over here and I'll start my tape. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tyree Miller. I'll be adjudicating you today on the music caption. Today's date is July the 9th, and we are at Wilmington, Delaware, at the Police Athletic League competition for the NHET Association, NHET Drill Team Association. And as you guys get more practice with that, you'll get better at that as well. All right. So I will start the show. All right, this is still recording. It's recording my voice. Good articulation from the bass drummers at the beginning here. Wow, what a huge setup. Lots of basses. Nice unisons with the bass drums as we go down to the floor and the routine here as the motion kind of breaks down. Tenor player in the back takes the tempo here with the feature. Bass is doing simultaneous responsibility, playing and moving at the same time, adding body motion as well to keep the demand very high. Snares, make sure we watch the uniformity and the technique as we're going across the floor and making sure that we're all doing the same thing. Good isolation hits from the basses and the snares together there. We might want to incorporate some more musicality here with the stylistic stuff that you guys are playing, making sure that you can actually hear the dynamics, the softs and the louds. I think you guys are really good with the volume level, but we want to make sure that you're also doing all the other, reaching and achieving the other dynamics as well in the board, so that everything kind of lines up consistently. Good job, snares. Watch the clarity of intent. Make sure that everything is clean when you're doing it. We need to sound like one person playing those solos. It's a unison part, so all the parts have to come together as one person. Tenor player grooving over here, looking good. Takes over the solo. This is a good moment for the snare drums as they come up front here, making sure that they're unified. Dropping the sticks up and down, looking good. Unified move with the head as well. Again, we're still kind of stagnant with the same volume level. We want to make sure that we actually define where the musicality is in the show. Your louds are very awesome and they're big, but we want to make sure that they are artistic as well. Okay, got the duts with the change, tempo change. High velocity stuff here. That's the clarity of intent in those roll snares. Okay. When we play these phrases, we got a couple sticks that drop there. We got to make sure we're holding on to the stick with uniformity of technique. Way to recover though. Even when you drop your stick, you're still playing on the drum with your hand. Way to recover. Good job. Showmanship and performance is definitely there, but we still have some clarity of intent issues from a musicality standpoint. Nice groove here. Leading in with the tenors again. Bass is playing a good job on the unison parts, making sure that things are consistently played throughout the show. Even got a cymbal player in there holding his own, man. Good job. Again, making sure that we explore those different ranges of dynamics in the show so that we, everything comes across crystal clear at all times. All right. And salute off the floor. Very good. Again, good job basses with the unisons, making sure that things line up perfect. All right, cool. All right, looks like that's all you got for me today. So again, my name is Tyree Miller from In-Head Judges Association, and I adjudicated you today on music. Just to recap some of the things that you can touch on to make your show a little bit better. You want to make sure that you explore those different ranges of dynamics and unify the technique across the board, making sure that all the stuff that the kids play comes across very crystal clear at times. Today, I felt like a lot of the issues that you were having were some demand and clarity of intent problems. When I say demand, sometimes the musicality of the book could be a little bit overwritten. Just because the kids think they can play it doesn't mean that they can always play it. So we have to, as instructors, evaluate what the kids can play and what they can't play that's going to have them be successful and achieve at a very high level. I hope to hear from you guys in critique after the competition. And please feel free to ask any questions. Again, my name is Tyree Miller from the In-Head Judges Association. Thank you and have a great day. All right. So once that's done, you stop your tape and you go to team 2. Oh, sorry. You hit score. And for composition, I felt like their composition was definitely like a 78. Performance was like a 70 for me. All right. And that's pretty much it. Once you do that, I'm going to use this note too. You can also put in some notes, if you want to talk about anything In particular, I would write snare, or should I say snare voicing. And bass, drums, splits, and you can click save, and boom. All right, and as they see that on their sheets, they can ask more questions in depth, something for them to talk about in the competition as we go forward. All right, so that would be my section of music, and of course there's two other captions in music, but my section is already scored and ready to go and submitted. Now I'm ready for the second team, and boom. So again, that was like 9 minutes or 4 minute performance and some change. So you guys should be able to get through this pretty fast. All right. Feel free to hit me up or call if you have any other questions about this stuff. It's pretty simple. It's pretty self-explanatory. All right.